it's Pete here and I'm back for a featured lesson, and today I wanted to talk about how to play two-way checkback. Now this is actually one of my favorite conventions because it comes up a lot and it really helps you solve some problems as well. Basically it's a convention that happens after you open a suit and your partner responds and you rebid one no trump. And now as responder, your partner would want to be able to distinguish weak, invitational, game-forcing hands, and also find out where you actually have a fit. Do you have 5-3 fit in their suit? Do you have a side 4-4 major suit fit? Or do you have somewhere else that you want to get? And two-way checkback really helps you solve these problems. So let's jump straight in and look at some example hands. So let's say that we've got this hand with 5 spades, 4 hearts, and a 13 count. The partner opens 1 club, and we bid 1 spade, and they bid 1 no trump. So, not them, but the next player bids, so pass a no trump. Okay, so at this stage, our partner's shown 12 to 14 points in a balanced hand, and we've got 13 points and 5-4 in the major. So we've got enough points for game, but there are 3 possible games that we might want to play. We might want to play 4 spades, we might want to play 4 hearts, or we might want to play 3 no trumps if we don't have a fit anywhere. So how do we find out all of that information? Now, two-way checkback's not the only convention that can be played. Some people play new minor forcing, where they just bid 2 diamonds to encompass everything, and that's shows any invitational or better hand. And that's a simpler way of doing it. I find I like two-way checkback because you can get a lot more definition into what you want, and you can stop in most places that you can't with new minor forcing. So here, what we want to do is find out, does partner have 4 hearts, does partner have 3 spades, or neither of those, to help us choose which game we actually want to play. So the way two-way checkback actually works is it uses both the 2 club bid and the 2 diamond bid to be artificial. So I'll just quickly run over what those are. So 2 club bid says, partner, you must bid 2 diamonds because I usually have an invitational hand or I have a weak hand with diamonds, and then I'm going to show you what I've got. I'll either pass to say I'm weak with diamonds, or I'll bid and show you what sort of invitational hand I have. So 2 clubs says, partner, bid 2 diamonds. If instead we bid 2 diamonds, this says, partner, I have a game-forcing hand. Please tell me more information about your hand. Do you have 4 cards in an unbid major? Do you have 3 card support for my suit? Or do you have a 5-card suit of your own that's worth mentioning? So 2 diamonds here is artificial and game-forcing. It says nothing about diamonds, only that we have a game-forcing hand and we want to find out more information. So two-way checkback utilizes both of these bids. 2 clubs, which says bid 2 diamonds, because I'm either an invitational hand, and I'll tell you what sort of invitational hand I am, or I have a weak hand with diamonds and intend to pass the 2 diamond bid. If instead we respond with 2 diamonds on our second bid, this is artificial and game forcing, saying please tell me more. So there's a difference here. The 2 club bid forces the opener to do something, and then the responder tells information, whereas the 2 diamond bid says, partner, I'm game forcing, you please tell me. So it changes who actually is required to tell information. So here, if partner had 4 card heart suit, they would bid 2 hearts. If instead they had 3 card spade suit, they would bid 2 spades, or otherwise they would typically bid 2 no trumps. They can sometimes bid 3 clubs if they had a really good club suit worth mentioning, but that's their main sort of bids that they would actually have here. So on this hand, if partner bids 2 spades, we then find out we've got a 5-3 spade fit, and we can bid to 4 spades and get to our 4 spade contract there. And here we've got 3 spade losers, but other than that, hopefully we'll be able to get rid of our diamond on a club there. So let's look at some more examples here. So this time we're the balanced hand, so we've got 12-14 points in a balanced hand. So here we don't open 1 heart, we open 1 diamond, and partner responds 1 spade. So at this stage we'll bid 1 no trump, And here, this is one of the common traps that I see with two-way checkback. I really want to highlight this. This is something people often forget about. And this is the two diamond response being game forcing after they've already opened one diamond. So you really want to make a mental note of this. This is artificial in game forcing. It says nothing about diamonds. So I often see people fall asleep and just pass this bit. So you really want, if you're playing this convention, be well aware that two diamonds is game forcing, cannot be passed. Wants to find out more information about us. So we go through the questions. Do we have a 4-card unbid major? Do we have 3-card support for partner? Neither of the above. So here and you always give precedence to the cheapest bid. So here 2 hearts would say, yes, I've got 4 hearts. I still might have 3-card spades. So partner might bid something like 2 spades, but on this hand, partner will bid 3 diamonds, which says I have a game forcing hand and I have diamonds. So partner's wanting us to choose between 5 diamonds and 3 no trumps. And we've got good diamonds, we don't have any points in clubs, and we've got points in partner's other suit. So I would be leaning towards trying to get to 5 diamonds, if not 6. So partner is at least game forcing and interested in diamonds. If they didn't want to play in diamonds, they wouldn't bother telling us about this. So here I would cooperate. I'd say, yeah, sure, I'm happy to play in diamonds. Usually you'd probably have a 5th diamond for this, but we've got a maximum hand. We've got good points in partner's suit. We've got some aces. So the chance of slamming diamonds here is still reasonably high. So I'd bid this way to keep the options open. And I'll open up all the cards so that you can see them. And on this hand, 6 diamonds is a fantastic spot. We've got 1 spade loser, and then you'd be able to trump both the spades. So you wanted a way to be able to see if partner is interested in diamonds and then cooperate, and maybe he can get to 6 diamonds. Whereas if I didn't like my hand for playing in diamonds, if I had like a more balanced-ish hand, or I had softer values, not so many aces, or I had points in clubs, I'd be more towards leaning towards 3 no trumps on this sort of hand. Okay, so here partner opens 1 diamond and we respond 1 spade, and partner bids 1 no trump. Okay, so here again we've got 13 points and we want to go to game, but there's 2 games we want to choose between. Do we want to play in 4 spades, or do we want to play in 3 no trumps? So we need to find out, does partner have 3-card spade support for us? So we can bid 2 diamonds, which is game forcing. And if partner bids 2 hearts, we could follow it up with 2 spades, saying I'm game forcing with at least 5 spades. Do you have support for me? But instead, on this hand, partner will bid 2 spades, saying they've got 3-card spades. And now we've found our spade fit, and I'm not interested in anything further, so I'll just jump to 4 spades, saying that I've got, yep, I'm happy to play here. Alright, so this one, if it goes diamond, we respond to spade. Partner bids a no trump, and here we've got 14 high card points and a 6-card spade suit. This time there's only one game that we know we want to play, and that's spades. We know we definitely have a spade fit because partner's minimum number of spades is 2, so I don't want to find out any more information. This is another common trap that I see people play that use this convention. They get to this spot and they go, ooh, I can make a game forcing bid. But if you don't need any more information, don't use it. So here, this hand's got 6 spades and a game forcing hand. It can just jump to 4 spades. There's no need to use 2 diamonds game force, because I don't need to find out if partner's got 3-card spade support, because I know we have a spade fit anyway, and this is where I want to play. So I bid 4 spades, and we're happy about that. So don't fall into the trap of having to use the convention just because you've got it available. You only use it if you need to find out more information. Does my partner have 3-card support? Does my partner have an unbid 4-card major? That sort of information is what you need it for. Whereas if you've got a 6-card major, you're happy just to play there. So here, if it goes a spade from partner and we bid a no trump and partner bids 2 diamonds, this here is not two-way check back. I just wanted to reiterate when two-way check back applies. It only applies after the opener has shown a weak no trump, 12 to 14 points balance. It's not after a one no trump response here. So this is just all natural bidding. So here a spade pass, a no trump pass, two diamonds is just spades and diamonds. So two-way check back only applies after the opener has rebid one no trump. Here it was the responder who responded one no trump, completely different situation. Two-way check back does not apply here. This is just natural bidding. So I just wanted to reiterate when it actually applies. This is not an artificial game force. This is just natural with spades and diamonds. So don't fall into that trap. Okay, so here we'll open one heart and partner bids a spade and we bid one no trump. So two-way check back can still apply after this as well, after a heart, a spade and no trump, because we've shown 12 to 14 balance. Yes, we've shown a 5-card heart suit, but two-way check back still applies. So if partner bids two diamonds here, it's artificial in game forcing, wanting them to tell me more. I've already told them about my 5 hearts, so no need to tell them about that again, so we can just tell them 2 spades. This is the maximum number of spades that we could have had, because otherwise we would have actually just raised their spades already. So here, 2 spades, says partner, yes, I've got 3-card spade support for you, and then partner can jump to 4 spades. Alright, and one more. So here, if it goes 1 diamond, we'll bid 1 spade, and partner bids a no trump. Again, we've got 15 points here. We're interested in game. We want to find out more information. There's 3 games we might want to play. 3 no trumps, 4 spades, or 4 hearts. We could have a game in any of those. So what we want to do is bid 2 diamonds. And I wanted to reinforce this is a dangerous spot that people often forget. So I really wanted to make sure that anyone playing this remembers that even after your partner opens a diamond, 2 diamonds is game forcing. It's a lot easier for the other person to pass this by accident because it looks natural-ish. So you really, if you're playing this convention, highlight this in your brain that this is artificial and game forcing. And then we can get a 2 heart bid, and now we know we want to play in 4 hearts, so we can just pass that out. And 4 hearts is a decent spot. So here you can find out that you've got a 4-4 heart fit this way. Okay, so that was the artificial 2 diamond bid. The way you respond to that is it's artificial game forcing, needing to find out more information. The opener then tells them, do I have 4 cards in an unbid major? Do I have 3 card support for my partner? Or do I want to bid 2 no trumps? Occasionally you'll rebid your good 5-card minor if that's the case. Okay, the next part of two-way check back is the 2 club bid, which is the invitational hand. It says, partner, bid 2 diamonds. I want to show you what sort of invitational hand I have, or I intend to pass 2 diamonds. So if we have an auction like this, 1 diamond, we bid 1 heart, 1 no trump. Here we've got 9 points and a 6-card heart suit, so you could stretch this into invitational if you want, or you could choose just to play in 2 hearts. I would probably take the low road and just bid 2 hearts here, not trying to invite. But if you count 2 points for length points, this is an 11 count. The things that detract from this is Queen Doubleton Club and Ace Doubleton Spade. So it's marginal. You can choose to invite if you want, and if we do, we'd bid 2 clubs, and this forces partners to bid 2 diamonds. This says nothing about diamonds because it just forces that, and then we get to show our invite where we want. So here we can bid 2 hearts, which is invitational with at least 5 hearts. Doesn't promise 6 hearts here. So our partner would bid 3 no trumps over this, saying they don't have a fit for hearts, but they have a maximum hand, and now we can convert it back to 4 hearts. And the good thing about playing it this way is if your partner wanted to reject your invite, you get to make your invitational bid at the 2 level. So partner can pass our invite at the 2 level if that's appropriate. So here invite, 2 diamonds was forced, 2 hearts said we're invitational, 3 no trumps says they're maximum, but don't have a fit for hearts, but we've got an extra heart so we can convert it back. Okay, so if we've got this hand, we'd open 1 club, and if partner bids a spade, we would bid 1 no trump. And if they bid 2 clubs, again, this is another spot that some people miss. This looks naturalish. This is in fact a two-way check back. It's forcing, and it says partner, you must bid 2 diamonds. So don't pass this one. Another trap that can be fell into. And now if partner bids 2 spades, it says they're invitational with at least 5 spades. So here we've got 13 high card points and a 4-3-3. And we've got a fit for spades. So here we're in the middle ground, and when I'm in the middle ground I tend to accept it when I've got a fit for partner, whereas if I had just a doubleton spade I'd probably just pass. So here I've jumped to 4 spades to say yes, I can accept your invite, and yeah, accept the invite, let's go. This one club, we get to bid 1 heart. Partner bids a no trump, and here we've got 11 high card points and a 5 card heart suit, so we're invitational in both hearts and no trumps. If we've got a fit in hearts, we want to play in hearts. If we don't, we want to play in no trumps, and we want to keep the auction low if that's where we want to stop. So we bid 2 clubs, and partner can bid 2 diamonds, and now we can bid 2 hearts, saying we're invitational with at least 5 hearts. Tell me if you want to go on or not. And partner will jump to 4 hearts. And yeah, so here we find out all that information. Partner, yeah, we found out the information. We get to 4 hearts, find our fit this way. If partner turned it down, we would have got to stop in 2 hearts. Okay, so here we're 4-4 in the minors. I tend to open 1 diamond when I'm 4-4 in the minors. So if partner bids a spade, and we can bid 1 no trump. And now partner can bid 2 clubs, which forces us to bid 2 diamonds, says nothing about diamonds, nothing about clubs. Partner may choose to pass this, but if they bid 2 hearts, this says, partner, I'm invitational, and I've got at least 5 spades, at least 4 hearts, and an invitational hand. What do you want to do? So here, we've got a minimum hand. We've only got 12 points, but 13 if you count our doubleton, and a fit in spades. So this one's borderline between going 2 spades or 4 spades. I would probably go the low road, but you can sometimes split this and bid something like 3 spades, saying, I'm passing the buck. Like, how good was your invite? I dislike doing this too often. Don't overuse this bid. But if you're really torn between accepting and not, you can bid like this. But the reason I don't like doing this is the main reason we want to use our invites is to be able to stop at the 2 level when we turn them down. Whereas getting to the 3 level is pretty bad. So I tend to just make a choice, but this bid is available like this if you wanted to. Alright, so here 1 diamond, we'd bid 1 heart, 1 no trump. So here we've got like a 10 count with a 5 card suit. Again, I probably wouldn't invite on this one. I feel like I don't want to play game opposite a weak no trump, but it is borderline and there's nothing wrong with inviting. If we did choose to invite, we'd go through 2 clubs, which would force 2 diamonds, and then we would bid 2 hearts to say, partner, I'm invitational with at least 5 hearts. This time we've got a 12 count, so I'd open 1 club. Partner bids a spade. We can bid 1 no trump. And they bid 2 clubs. We'd bid 2 diamonds, which was forced. And if partner bids 2 hearts here, it says they've got at least 5 spades, at least 4 hearts, and an invitational hand. We've got 12 high card points, a doubleton diamond, and a double fit. So I would definitely be accepting here. I would be jumping to 4 hearts here and playing in our 4-4 fit like this. Even though our minimum high card points, I would definitely be accepting in this spot here. Alright, the next thing that's useful about two-way check back is how you can try and stop in low levels. So we want to be able to stop at most of the two-level contracts. The only one that we can't stop in is two clubs. So let's look at how we put the brakes on and stop when we want to get out of a no trump, but play at the two-level. So here, if it goes a club, a heart, and we bid a no trump, partner bids a no trump. Now what we can do is two clubs and two diamonds are artificial. Two clubs says bid two diamonds. I've either got weak with diamonds or an invitational hand. Two diamonds is game forcing, but two major is natural non-forcing. So here, what we can do is bid two hearts. Now I like to be able to repeat 5-card suits after my partner responds a no trump. Very often, they can have a doubleton, but more often than not, they'll actually have 3-card support for you. Lots of hand shapes that are balanced, we can rule out the times that they've got 4 hearts, but more often than not, they've still got 3-card support for you. So I like to be able to repeat 5-card suits. If you're going to do this, make sure your partnerships does not rebid one no trump with a singleton. It's something I dislike, and it also makes it awkward to be able to get to 2 hearts on hands like this, where you want to be able to try and play in your 5-3 or your 5-2 heart fit rather than in one no trump. So here, 2 hearts just says weak, do not raise me, I'm not invitational at all. Okay, so here we'd open a club and partner bids a heart, I'd bid one no trump, and now partner bids 2 clubs, and we bid 2 diamonds, and now they can pass. So there's a way that you can get out in 2 diamonds if you want to. So here partner's just a weak hand and wants to play in their 5-card suit, so they rebid 2 clubs, which forces us to bid 2 diamonds, and then we get to pass that there and play in 2 diamonds in our diamond fit like this. So this is how we can get out in the 2 diamond contract. So sometimes people forget that. They think 2 clubs always is the invitational hand. It's not. It's also weak with diamonds is another option, and this is why we forced you to bid 2 diamonds, so that the weak hand can get out in 2 diamonds like this. Okay, so here if it goes a club and we bid a spade, partner bids a no trump, and now we want to get out in clubs. This is one of the tricky ones, and there are 2 ways that people might play this. So you and your partner want to discuss how do you show a weak hand with clubs. Now there's an artificial way, which you can bid 2 no trumps, which says partner you must bid 3 clubs. This is like if you're playing the full 2-way check back, you can use this, but I find most of the other bids, the slam triangle bids where you can jump to the 3 level and things like this, don't come up very often at all. And this is an option that can often get forgotten or confused. So my preference isn't to actually do this, but instead just have 3 clubs as weak with clubs. So this is how I'd like to do it. But some people, if you're playing the full range of 2-way check back, would have the way of using 2 no trumps, saying partner bid 3 clubs. To me, that sort of doesn't come up enough, easily forgotten, whereas just having 3 clubs that's natural to play is a lot easier and avoids confusion. So this is how I would get out in 3 clubs, but there are 2 different ways to play it. Option number 1, 2 no trumps forces partner to bid 3 clubs, which can then be passed. Option number 2, jumping to 3 clubs, which just says let's play in 3 clubs. This does give up a slam triangle clubs. If you have a slam triangle clubs, you just have to go through 2 diamonds if you're doing this instead. Make sure you and your partner discuss which of the 2 options you actually want to play, and how do you actually get out with a weak hand with clubs. Wrong board. Okay, so here if we open 1 heart and partner bids a spade, we can rebid 1 no trump. And if they're just weak with spades, they can just bid 2 spades. This is not invitational, and it's like at least 5 spades, just wanting us to pass. We've got a fit, but we do not raise this. If partner wanted our input on whether we've got a fit or maximum or minimum, they would have gone through the check back bids. This way they just, no, I'm done, just pass me here. So here, if it goes 1 diamond from partner and we bid 1 spade, partner bids a no trump. The only time that you would open 1 diamond playing better minor with 3 card diamond suit is if you're precisely a 4-4-3-2 with 4-4 in the majors. Because your clubs always have to be shorter than your diamonds if you've only got 3 cards. Now, as soon as we respond to spade and don't get raised from partner, that means they do not have that shape, so they have 4 diamonds. Now, if that's the case, we want to play in 2 diamonds. We want to play in our fit. So to get back to 2 diamonds, all we do is bid 2 clubs, which is any invitational hand or weak with diamonds. Partner has to bid 2 diamonds, and now we get to pass that, and we get to find our 2 diamond contract. So you can still get out to 2 diamonds on hands like this by you respond your major. When your partner shows their weak no trump, you can then bid 2 clubs, which forces 2 diamonds, and that's where you'll get to play. Okay, and last example, here if we open 1 club, second last example, sorry, and we bid 1 no trump, and partner bids 2 hearts. That's just weak with hearts. Now I do have 15 points here. I'd usually open this 1 no trump, but here, if partner had weak with hearts, they could bid this way. That one just slipped in. I don't know why I said second last example. I got more hands in here than I actually thought. So here on this auction, club, we can bid a spade, partner bids a no trump, and we can bid 2 hearts. Now if we bid like this, this shows at least 5 spades, at least 4 hearts, and a weak hand. If we had a game forcing hand, we would have bid 2 diamonds. If we had an invitational hand, we would have bid 2 clubs. And now a partner is expected to either pass 2 hearts or correct back to 2 spades. They wouldn't correct it to 2 no trumps because we're saying I don't want to play in no trumps. I've got a weak hand. Pick between spades and hearts. So they can correct back to 2 spades with only a doubleton, but you'll find at least a playable spot this way. You might choose to play in 2 hearts. You might choose to play in 2 spades. But this is how we can actually bid this sort of hand. And now if it goes 1 diamond and we bid 1 spade, partner bids no trump, again we can get out in 2 diamonds by bidding 2 clubs, which usually is the invitational hand, but it's either an invitational hand or weak with diamonds. Don't forget the weak with diamonds option. And here it forces 2 diamonds, and now we just get to pass and play in 2 diamonds. Anyway, that was two-way checkback. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson on how to play two-way checkback. I love this convention because it comes up a lot. It solves the problem of which game do we want to play in, how do we find out more information, and tell partner how interested in game we are. And we can solve that, and it uses just the 2 club and 2 diamond response after partner has rebid 1 no trump. It only applies after opener rebids 1 no trump, not after responder bids 1 no trump. So quite a useful convention. I like it a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.